Hello, thank you for joining me. I'm in tin and copper and silver mining country, southwest United Kingdom. I'm in an iconic region. Here's old pump remnants of an old pumping station, and today my intention is to explore this area using LowPho and to also explain a fundamental component of the LowPho concept, which is an articulating arm. So, this is LowPho, a camera platform which takes the camera to the floor to achieve ultra low photographic perspectives in your photographs. Now, on the telescopic rod, I have today a TILTA articulating arm. It's a mini TA-MAA articulating arm. Taking my camera rig, I snap that into position, lock and double lock. Taking my field monitor, the TILTA articulating arm means that with the quarter 20 screw, one can just simply screw this into position like so. So simply, and I take my HDMI cable and simply wrap that around the stem or rod a couple of times and connect simply into the field monitor like so. Now with the cable, when the cable is connected, I like to ensure that that a cable clamp is in place. So on my monitor cage, I have a cable clamp, and that securely holds the plug into the socket without straining the socket. This is my setup today. I will also be putting a mat box on as well. You see that I'm wearing a Mikey. This is invaluable for tightening up such things as the cable clamps, for example. Should you want one of these, send me a PM and I'll organise to get one sent out to you. They're a couple of pounds plus postage. Onto the TILTA TA-MAA articulating arm. Manufactured from aluminium, the quality and the engineering and the universal ability of this articulating arm puts it at the top of the videography photography market. 151 grams, but it can take a payload of 4.5 kilograms, and again that's what's taken my attention because the monitor and cage is reasonably heavy, and I want a ball joint or articulating arm that provides a rigid clamping force so it's solid when positioned and locked. Modular design. This means there are some accessories available such as a NATO clamp ball that can just screw into or can clamp into there. That is a cold shoe attachment. There is a rod clamp, an extended joint arm, and a threaded location such that you can screw this straight into a quarter 20. I very much like the metallic forest green. It enhances the rig perfectly. Now on my rig you'll see I've got a mat box. You'll see here I've got two smaller ball joints, and being honest with you, they don't provide the clamping force that I require when I attach video lights or photography lights. So I will be swapping these out for additional TILTA mini articulating arms. It has two retractable spring-loaded pins. Now I don't know if you can see on here, I've manufactured a boss or coupler here, so I can go quarter 20 and then again quarter 20 male into female, but I've drilled two holes as well to accept those pins, and that means I get a better purchase, a more solid purchase, and no twist whatsoever. So with the locking screws, you can tighten those up and absolutely rigid which is exactly what took my attention when I was searching for suitable ball joints. The O-rings on the ball joints provide a damping, and that is incredibly important, I feel. All the other ball joints is metal to metal that I found, and a metal to metal clamp, when you tighten the screws, you never seem to get the clamping force. So the O-rings in the balls here, or the rubber rings, provide such more clamping force and act as dampers, and so we can get more rigidity, more secure fastening of the appliance or equipment. I've just been looking out to sea, and on the edge of the cliff, the real edge of the cliff, there was a bird of prey, and I do believe it was a peregrine falcon. And I picked up my camera and took a picture at 600mm handheld, and I'm amazed at the picture. Just one of those things. I'll share that picture right now. The weather today is exceptional. It's late March, and absolutely blessed by super blue skies. Okay, as always, when I'm in this type of region, I like to do a bit of study and work out the history of the area. And I just want to talk a little bit about wheel owls. It started, or they started mining around about 1837 and all the way through to 1893. And during that time, they extrapolated 8,540 tons of tin, black tin. That's a terrific amount, 8,500 tons of tin ore. And also, they extrapolated 340 tons of copper ore. And again, the copper ore was of high value back then. So I do believe copper was more expensive than tin. But there we are. On the 10th of January 1893, the miners broke into a house of water. Now, a house of water was the term used for digging through and mining through, and unfortunately the ocean or water pushed through into the mine workings. Now 30 personnel were trapped, and sadly 20 of those perished, and that's a tragic event. And just after that, in 1893, they closed the mine. So just walking along the coastal path here, the colours of the ocean here are just absolutely incredible. I just love the aqua green colours and the blues against the blue sky. Behind me is Crown Mines, another famous mine, tin mine, here in southwest UK. Really pleased with the performance of the TILTA mini articulating arm. I like how it locks robustly and securely. Be sure to check out TILTA.com, where you'll see a whole array of products that absolutely top-end videography and photography equipment. Can really recommend the TILTA Mini Articulating Arm, certainly for this sort of setup as well, or any photography rig. I will be leaving links to TILTA and to the Mini Articulating Arm in the description below. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks again for watching. If you've got any comments, please message me. I'll be delighted to respond. So thanks again. Enjoy your photography and videography. Till next time, bye bye. I'm using an Atomos Shinobi field monitor and the incredible Mini Articulating Arm from TILTA. Absolutely exceptional. This is a rig, my camera on a low level platform. I'm using a matte box here just to shield deflect the sun rays.